a touchdown.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll run on first down. It's Franklin. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Gator. Check. Hey, Steve 6. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. 43's the mic. Ready.
Now Miller to throw again. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nice pickup there. 18 yards. First down Falcons. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Now they try the right side here. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Off play action. Miller rolling to his left. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Hey, Charlie! Get the ball! Clear! 59, Mike! 5!
Inside the red zone here, they look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Shut! You made a ring! Go! Double time! Out! 3 down! Split up! Time go! Trump! Check 99!
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 54 is magic. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And he'll take it just outside the 40. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Here we go. 30 base. Hey, you. 59 mark. Check, 59. Watch the run. Look at me. Go.
Miller now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Ready, break. 43 is Mike. Hey, echo. Mike's 43. 43 is the Mike, boy. 43. Check.
Looking to throw. Miller. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Back to throw. Miller. And it'll be intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Begin.
Now Spiller. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Joker. Tighten up. Check 24.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. He'll take it at the 42. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
53, 53. Get ready, get ready, get ready.
On 1st down, it's Franklin. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. Only 2 there on the dump off. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Oh, I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His 1st miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Here's Spiller. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they're bringing your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19.
On 2nd down now, it's Franklin. And he'll get this down only to the 18. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Here's Miller operating from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
They got the interception, but very little movement after. And that
it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, Daniels. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Carter. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. As they have now chopped this lead down to 3. A try here for the extra point. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Mike, check, 59.
2nd and long. That's over the middle and caught by Arcega-Whiteside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
17 yards. First down, Falcons.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
65.
A quick throw. It's Arcega-Whiteside. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Let's go.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Miller. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That one goes for 30 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
He's not going to get me. Check. Lucky. Sit up.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The tackle made there by Tack McKinley.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check, butt set. 8-3.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Off the play fake. Daniels. He's going to air one out. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Bang, 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 bang. It's great. My team. 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. I'm coming. 50. Come on, guys, 55. Drop deep. Check. Crunch.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Off play action. Daniels. Steps up and eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
Switch. Hey, alert 3. Orbit. Mike's 54. Let's go, D.
Back to throw. Daniels under pressure again, and down he goes again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because...
Right? You're just feeling it.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, look at the juke. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
It's a foot race. Past the 20, 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. Back to throw. Daniels firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
2nd and 5. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. A delayed give to Spiller. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 1-yard touchdown reception as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. 4th and goal. The defense needed one more stand. They couldn't get it.
I just wonder if they were thinking heavy run here in that situation instead of being able to play the pass, and they were beaten on that possession.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And a give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Hey, exit. 43
Looking to throw. Miller. Over the middle, complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Falcons.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Miller, off play action. They'll roll him out right. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their third of the game, and I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now flags come flying in. One of the Falcons moved early. So after the penalty, heading in the wrong direction, 2nd and 15. Now a handoff here to his running back. Give him 9 there. They still need 6 more now on 3rd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Back to throw. Miller. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. In for the score. And the Falcons push further out in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step back.
And a loose football. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw. Daniels. Throw left side complete. That's Terry. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But I think a Cardinal was able to gain possession, yes, so they will hold on to the ball. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Back to throw. Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, a 22.
Under 10, under 10. Check, 55's the mic.
They'll give to Spiller. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the Falcons' 3-yard line.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal.
Blue down. Mike's 50. And we got to get to the ball,
Off the play fake. Daniels. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Me and you on deck. I'm coming after you. Delta.
From the gun, Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot. 43.
Now Miller going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a third and 10.
43 in the right. He's tired of
Miller now. From the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's first and 10. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And now Miller hit, and he fumbles. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Daniels. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first and 10, Daniels. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Throw left side, complete to Isabella. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough.
Mike 50, Mike 50, Mike 50. Stop here, D. Mike 50, Mike 50. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing. Echo. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Coming to you, coming to you.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, watch it, watch it. Check nickel. Yes. Shoot.
Now a handoff looking right. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's into the clear. The 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Falcons push further out in front. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense.
Right? That's true. You've said that before. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Off play action. Daniels. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 39. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Here's Miller off the play fake. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Miller, off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Now Miller, throwing on 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2nd and 13. Throwing left side, it's complete. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 4. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Back to throw. Daniels. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
Rip left. Check 27. Check Mike 27. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
On 4th down, Daniels. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
On 1st down, Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Check 49. Back.
On 2nd down, it's Carter. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. On 3rd down, Daniels. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Mike Hughes. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. On the move to his left. Got his man, it's Williams. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they have the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for him during this game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
You better be ready.
At the 12-yard
Don't be scared of it. Shoot!
Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Falcons, it's a nice win to finish off what's been an ugly first half as they move to 2-6. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Meanwhile, for Arizona, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light. Go.